Hi all. Leadership is not the same as management. Management is derived from the Latin word called manus, which means hand, and an Italian word called maneggiare, which means the control of horses. In Ben Hur, the epic movie, The Horse Train, this concept of management is used, that is, the control of horses. Whereas leadership is from the old German word. It is a German word derived from that Lidan. And another English word is there, Lithan. So Lidan and Lithan are the origin of the term leadership, which means to travel, to show, to guide. So that is the meaning of these words. From these two basic concepts, we can understand leadership is to guide, to show the pathway, whereas management, something different. It is the control of the entire system, having a vision, etc. Now we will discuss the four key difference between management and leadership. See the key difference between the leadership and management. These 4 points are taken from the book Oxford Textbook of Public Health. The first point is creating an agenda. Creating an agenda. A leader, what he will have is he will have a vision. He will establish the direction. He has a vision for the future. He or she develops strategies to achieve the goals. So that is the leader's function. Whereas management's agenda is different. It is plans and budgeting. They will decide the action and the timetable, and they will allocate the resources needed for the functioning of the organization. Now, the second thing is developing the people. In developing the people, the leadership's role is aligning the people, that is, communicating the visions and strategies of the organization to the people who are working in the organization, aligning the people towards that goal. Let them, they should work towards that goal, and also the leader will create teams so that the organization's goal is achieved. He will influence the creation of teams within the organization so that they work within teams to achieve the goal of the organization. Whereas in developing people, the goal of management is something different. They will not see whether the people are working towards the goal. Their role is different, that is organizing and staffing. They will decide the structure of the organization and they will allocate the staff who are all required. They only will allocate the staff, appointing them, fixing their salaries, the policies of appointing a staff, the procedure for appointing the staff, and also monitoring whether the staff is working or not. This monitoring is different from the leader's monitoring. The leader will see whether they are aligned towards the goal, whether there is deviation or not. But management's role here is monitoring of the staff as well as leader, and if they are not performing only, it will come to the notice of the management. They will replace or they can retrain the individual. So that will be the role of management. Retraining means training will be given by the leader only, but they will decide whether they can retain the staff or not. That will be decided by the management. Next, third one is execution. In terms of execution, what the leader's role is, he is a motivator. He will be motivating the staff, he will be inspiring the staff, and he will satisfy the human needs of the staff, because the staff is not a slave. He is a human being having emotions, problems, as well as happiness. Everything is there with a human. So it is a leader's role to satisfy those needs, to be a motivator, to lead the staff. Whereas management, like I said before, in terms of execution, he will see whether the organization is going according to the plan. He will monitor the results, see whether the planning is effective, and he will take corrective action, problem solving. This is what I told you before. He will be taking the corrective action, problem solving measures. It can be any measure, either retaining or replacing. So either of these can happen. That can be done by management, that is execution part. Next, the last point, difference between leadership and management, the outcome. What is the outcome? See, a leadership, he can create a positive environment. He can bring about a dramatic change in organization in achieving the goals, and amongst of, he can bring lot of changes. Whereas management outcome, the management will produce the order, consistency of results, reliability over them. See the consistency. They will appoint a proper set of people, and if they are working properly, then they are least bothered. The leader will take over the function of organizing, guiding the people, getting the results and everything. If everything is going in order, they are very happy. So that consistency of the organization is maintained because of the staffing structure they have, the management has, and the reliability over the management. It's management responsibility to establish the reliability over them, because the staff and the principals and the other leaders who are working as a leader, they should believe in the management. They should feel that the management is reliable. So it is the role of management to create that reliability. They cannot straight away take negative actions. They have to balance everything. So we saw 4 differences between leadership and management in terms of creating an agenda, developing people, execution, and outcome. Hope this video on leadership and management is useful for you. Kindly become a member of our channel to watch such useful videos. Thank you from Dr. Karthikeyan. Kindly subscribe our channel. Thank you from Dr. Karthikeyan.